The movie starts with Adele, a young student, leaves for school. In literature class, she spends time with her close friends afterward. Amelie, one of her friends, mentions that she noticed their classmate Thomas staring at Adele and suspects he might be in love with her. Adele denies it but admits she likes him. After school, she returns home and has a quiet dinner with her family. The next day, Thomas sits next to her on the bus and asks about the book she is reading. She tells him about it, and he mentions he prefers music over books. They plan a date at the park. When she arrives at the park, she sees a beautiful woman with blue hair and another woman. Adele feels an instant attraction to the blue-haired woman, and they exchange glances as they pass each other. Adele meets up with Thomas, who tells her he has started reading the book she recommended. They go to the cinema, hold hands, and kiss. That night, she dreams about the blue-haired woman and can't sleep well. The next morning at school, Amelie accuses Adele of spending the night with Thomas due to her swollen face. Adele denies it and avoids Thomas. He later approaches her to ask if he did something wrong, wondering if he moved too fast and confessing his love for her. They kiss and spend time together, but Adele feels something is missing. She confides in her best friend Valentine, who is openly gay, about her feelings and decides to break up with Thomas. Adele shares with Thomas that she wants to break up and apologizes for leading him on. Back at school, she sits with her friend Beatrice after class. When another girl, Alice, walks by, Beatrice comments on how cute Alice is. Adele teases Beatrice about checking out Alice, and Beatrice admits Alice is her type. Beatrice then compliments Adele and kisses her, which makes Adele's day. Her parents notice her happiness. The next day, Adele kisses Beatrice again, but Beatrice tells her it was just a spur-of-the-moment joke and doesn't mean anything significant. Feeling confused, Adele meets her friend Valentine and suggests they go out. Valentine takes her to a gay bar. Afterward, she goes to a lesbian bar and sees the blue-haired woman again. The woman, Emma, joins Adele and offers her a drink. They introduce themselves, with Emma revealing she's a fourth-year fine arts student. They talk about art and English until Emma's friends interrupt them. Before leaving, Emma asks for the name of Adele's high school. That night, Adele sleeps soundly. The next day at school, she sees Emma waiting for her. Emma says she was passing by and wanted to say hi. They go to a park, where Emma draws her portrait, takes her number, and gives her a peck before leaving. Later, Adele receives a call from Emma. At school, Amelie asks about the woman with blue hair, suspecting she met her at a gay bar. Valentine confirms they went to the gay bar together, leading Adele's friends to question her about her sexuality. Amelie suspects Emma is gay, and despite Adele denying it, Valentine admits they were at the gay bar. Her friends accuse her of lying and being a lesbian. One friend expresses discomfort about Adele sleeping naked in her bed. Angered, Adele insists she isn't gay and gets into a physical altercation. Valentine calms her down and advises her to accept herself. Adele continues her friendship with Emma, visiting an art gallery together. They spend time looking at art, talking on a lawn, and getting to know each other better while sharing a meal. They discuss their preference and their private lives before sharing a kiss for the first time. After their kiss, they go to bed and have their first romantic encounter. For the first time, Adele feels good. Adele and Emma go to a lesbian picnic where they see couples singing and kissing, sharing their first public display of affection. Afterward, they go to a park and kiss again. Emma invites Adele home, where her mother and stepfather Vincent warmly welcome Adele into their family. On her visit, Adele brings a flower, which is greatly appreciated. That night, they have another romantic encounter. When Adele returns home, she finds no one in the living room. Stepping outside to the lawn, she is surprised by her parents and friends wishing her a happy birthday. She celebrates by dancing and partying with them. Adele also invites Emma over, introducing her as her philosophy tutor to avoid revealing her true relationship to her conservative, working-class parents. After a silent and awkward dinner, Adele and Emma retreat to her room, where they have an intimate encounter. Post-act, Adele asks Emma for feedback, and Emma responds that while she's good, she still has much to learn, promising to help her improve. They fall asleep together. The next day, Adele poses nude for Emma, who draws her portrait. Adele has started teaching literature at an elementary school. During a school break, a colleague invites her to an evening party, but Adele declines, citing a family dinner. Concerned, the colleague asks if she's avoiding them due to her frequent excuses. She assures him it's just bad timing. Adele goes home to help prepare for a house party Emma is hosting to introduce her friends to her art. At the party, Emma introduces Adele to her pregnant friend Lisa and Joachim, another guest. Joachim compliments Adele on how content she appears in the portrait Emma drew, and expresses interest in her writing. Adele explains that writing isn't her career. Adele enjoys her time at the party with Samir, an aspiring actor, who makes her feel at ease as they discuss various topics, including sexuality and American life. Meanwhile, Emma spends most of the party with Lisa. After the party, Adele cleans up while Emma dresses up. Adele tells Emma that her friends are classy and intelligent, but Emma doesn't respond. Undressing, Adele approaches Emma, who mentions that she made a good impression on Joachim, the owner of the largest gallery in the state. Emma suggests Adele pursue writing as a career, believing Adele isn't happy teaching. However, Adele insists she's content with her life and fulfilled by being with Emma, not interested in writing. Attempting to be intimate, Adele is turned down by Emma, who is on her period. The next day, Adele returns home to find a voicemail from Emma, who is spending the night at Lisa's to work on her artwork. Feeling lonely, Adele meets a colleague at a club, where they dance, kiss, and touch each other. Returning home, Adele finds Emma disturbed about her work. One night, Adele's colleague drops her off at the wrong address. Emma, already home, sees this and questions Adele, who lies about being with a woman. Emma doesn't believe her, and Adele's tears reveal the truth. Confronted, Adele confesses to cheating out of loneliness and unhappiness. Emma rejects her excuses and breaks up with her. Adele continues teaching but feels unfulfilled. 3 years later, she meets Emma at a bar. Adele admits she is alone, having had only flings. Emma, still with Lisa, says she loves her and even Lisa's 3-year-old child, although their relationship isn't as passionate as it was with Adele. They express that they miss each other and begin to get intimate. But Emma stops, stating she no longer loves Adele but will always have infinite tenderness for her. They part in tears. Adele attends Emma's first art exhibition, wearing a blue dress. A student's family praises her teaching skills. Adele speaks briefly with Emma, who becomes busy with guests, leaving Adele to wander alone. She reconnects with Samir, now working in real estate. As Adele leaves the exhibition, Samir tries to follow but goes the wrong way. Adele walks off alone.